knowing who we are. Okay, sorry. YouTube is just lagging and we are up and ready. Here we go. We are talking about our identity in Jesus and our identity, who we are in God, and how that changes us. And tonight we are carrying on with what we did this morning. And this morning we spoke about I'm saved. So the topic this morning was I'm saved. And the idea is that salvation is not just an event, it's also part of our identity. It's part of who we are. If you understand the implications of the term being saved, you start living as someone that is saved. So that's what we're going to look at tonight. We're going to dig in a little bit deeper than we did this morning. And I'm just getting everything figured out here. Okay. There we go. If you guys pick up any problems on your side, you're more than welcome to shout. Also, remember the format is supposed to be interactive. So as you have questions, comments, ideas, arguments, whatever it is, you're more than welcome to add. I just want to quickly get my notes open here from this morning. You won't believe it, but I was ready 20 minutes ago, and then something changed. But while I'm figuring things out, we give time for some people to join us. Once again, guys, Ethan, welcome back. We also missed you this morning because nobody knew where anything is. We need more Ethans. Okay. So just to give some background, let's just talk about some of the stuff we said this morning. We spoke about the fact that what makes Christianity different from all other religions, even the more non-religious beliefs, worldviews, is that Christianity comes from the place that it's not our abilities or our works that saves us. It is Jesus that saves us, and it is He that works the salvation for us, that worked the salvation for us, and is busy working and will eventually work salvation for us in eternity. Something I wanted to share this morning that I didn't get to. There's this really cool quote from Matthew McConaughey, and he says that life is not fair. It never was, and it won't ever be. Do not fall into the trap, the entitlement trap, of feeling like you're a victim, because you're not. Life is a series of commas, not periods. And I think something that he touches on here is quite important to, it's one of those things we need to change, one of those mentalities or thoughts or beliefs we need to change, of being victims of life, because that's not who we are. And part of what we're going to talk about tonight is this, that being saved and having the title or the identity of being saved makes us act, believe, and behave in a different way, because we know who we are, what Jesus has done for us, and that's our identity. That's who we are. carrying on with my movie theme from this morning, I'll just go to the superheroes now, where this morning we spoke about the action movies, the things of the guys taking vengeance, and tonight I just want to, like, the same sort of storyline happens in superhero movies, where superhero movies, it's always this individual that almost, well, the hero, and he always saves the world, or he saves the girl, or he saves the person in trouble. And this concept of us needing and wanting a savior, needing and wanting somebody to save us, and it's an archetype of God, that we want someone to save us. We need someone to save us. So that theme just carries on with what we're talking about, that need in us to tell stories of us being saved. The one thing that we really hammered on this morning is the fact that salvation comes from Jesus. It's not something we work. And like I said, like all other religions, come from that premise that we work out our own salvation, that it's through works. And Christianity simply is not that. Christianity is the only one where you are, well, everything's been done for you. And it goes as far as even like the secular Christian worldview. That doesn't really make sense. But the concept of why I say secular Christian worldview is that Christians have this idea that if I'm good, that will get me to heaven. And they'll always say, yeah, I'm a good person, and because I'm a good person, I go to heaven. And like I've said before, it's not good people that go to heaven. It's as a matter of fact, Jesus himself said, there's no one good except the Father. And it's not good people that go to heaven, because it's not good deeds that gets us to heaven. It's also not sin that keeps us out of heaven, because then no one's going. What gets us to heaven is Jesus, and it's faith in Jesus, it's belief in Jesus. And that's what we really looked at this morning. Some feedback, okay? Let me quickly see what's going on. I don't know. The rest of you, are you also experiencing the same thing? Let me just see. Everything looks fine on my end. Okay, what I'm going